Seats back on the stage.
Right, chat. We have VARREL on defense, DFM on attack, and both playing super defensive comms that can't really break the trips. VARREL go for the classic 4-1 pistol with a bit of info.
You have to be good about dealing with the util that they're going to be presenting to you on this defender side. But early on, the pistol, just the camera, looks like it's going to be full retake.
Oh, it's a 5-person retake.
Nothing to be done off the back of that. Just a matter of, with that Cypher util there, is Kaide going to be able to play off his cam and maybe get one? But with a couple players there, scary to try to peek off that.
Big walk down. Not sure how much
Only saw
that.
2, I think.
Just be the glimpse of 1, but swing of the corner, Kaide able to find some damage, but eventually will be flushed out as LP. Found that impact in the previous.
Do they speed up on site now? Did they realize one's extra behind? It's a good omen flash.
Sent through garage, just looking for that delay. Approach coming in though from that defender side, and Zexy will be able to put down Yatsuka. 3 health on LP. Zexy now gone, and May continuing to excel.
Dude, he even went for an extra. He went back for more. May's doing so good right now.
Jet is back, and it's looking pretty damn good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, put him on some comfort.
I mean, this is the agent where he wowed the world. He's on Jet. That's a great refill of space there. Not anticipating that at all. That there'd be a second layer. That is disgusting.
Yeah, no, those two are nice, man.
LP was at like 6 HP or something. it's me, it's me.
What the?
Having fun. VARREL now the ones on Struggle Street. Flash up over the top, not going to be spotting anything there. No audio confirmation. It's going to be Zuna playing back. No investments to be seen from VARREL.
Yeah, you can see that concern in the DFM department in terms of wondering if anybody on VARREL wants to get a little bit curious about some space being taken. Cess looking for some kind of reaction. It's a good read if they go for C in terms of avoiding any casualties potentially, but they're not going that way. That dog isn't going to see a darn thing.
It's nice though. Dog reveals the empty site.
Just trying to sell it
Flash.
to nobody.
Hits no one. Guys, you can't be this strict on your anti-eco. If a dog goes inside and hits nothing, are you not just sending it in?
Another flank anti. Looks for a little bit more, but it's going to be Zuna able to collect one as May does get taken down. Yatsuka planting his feet.
It's an important kill. I think they get eco'd if they didn't get that kill.
Clean off. So a pivot position, a route opened up for DFM.
Like the whole point of dogging over towards C is to see if they're stacking.
That Neon.
He just realized.
Yeah, pulling off the angle there. A bit of a double take, but can VARREL do anything from here? Is the question.
Yeah, should know that Judge is in their hands. You want to give them long-range fights.
Well, dialed in on that angle. Kind of just held back for now. And given the tripwire, given Akame watching this, you're not really going to be able to get that Judge into any kind of useful position unless they go pushing into the garage, which they're not going to do. Anyway, the consideration it would seem about going hunting.
That's nice though.
We'll just obviously that Spectre, make his
Okay,
exit,
as much as I don't like how they handled the beginning of this, like they handled the end of this nice, especially just saving, right? They thought they might be waiting for them here. They started to go over towards side, then they put the flash out head, and then they went back towards long. They did pretty well to work out where they are. There's a bit of a worrying sight. They had like a set plan for the whole round, and they didn't change the info that they got.
Try to sell a fake and there's absolutely no response, maybe that actually means it is something we can try to exploit in the future.
I think macro is important in ranked matches. I mean, anything flies in ranked matches, but I do think you should always have some kind of luck, man. Ranked is just what we're going to see here. Take space, send it.
Spread out, Cypher trip inside a garage. It's really covering a lot of bases here. Our VARREL. Consideration towards long A, but space taken by DFM. Wall at the ready here if LP feels like it's necessary. He's got a lot of backup behind.
They lost a full sense and decided to play their comp. Yeah.
I think it's DFM.
I'm not sold on this comp, I'll be honest. I don't like it at all.
Shotgun. Just peel away quietly. Trip, though. Give you a little bit of extra warning here. Not a kill trip right now. Kaide knows it. Looks like they may be thinking about B. See a camera there.
Jumping over. They post it up. Kaide on the swing, able to find one. Klaus going to be taken down. They're trying to rush forward, but Cinder kind of gives his position away. Shorty looking for the collection, but Cinder able to hold his own and finds
Dude,
another.
they tried to trade it, man.
Flash forces him off the angle. The paranoia going to be dodged. Yatsuka finding that kill, but Zuna. Akame. VARREL in with a numbers advantage until Sess takes it away, but all just for a brief moment. Yatsuka now.
Dude, I thought that hit.
Oh.
That's a bold one.
A little bit rough on that one.
It's a bold one.
Getting out ahead of the guiding light. Ends up losing his life for that, but DFM, it's okay. You can afford to make those mistakes in your bonus. They do get some decent damage. 3 players dead on VARREL.
I will say, at least being pretty cognizant of what's going on in the map in terms of reading some of the setups, not falling for the larger stacks. Don't mind the idea there. What a nice,
yeah, that grab net on site
Cinder's
wrecked him.
so ready for that swing from May. He hadn't jumped out ahead of it, maybe, but let's see what they can get done. You're getting to close to some alt cycles. Zexy 2 away, as well as Yatsuka. May should know.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we have just nothing to break these trips, so they become pretty scary. I will say though, that's an empty site. Did he save any attack trips for this? Yeah, he's got 1 attack trip. Dude, that over towards garage is going to be a nightmare. I don't think they need to push spawn here with these trips.
Do the same if he makes his way around this corner. Full backside stack from DFM. Trailblazers are going to be able to spot him. They're just going to try to fight forward. Kaide taking point.
No, they wrecked him with it.
Refracting right back in.
Yeah, the other 2 at spawn here from VARREL have to swing and just try to save their teammates.
LP now going to be noted. Can't find the shots, and this is going to have to be a save. DFM.
I really like the fact that Kaide multiple rounds now is saving the trip, playing against a whole comp that util-wise can't break this, so these after plant trips, they're going to win so many rounds.
Now they have the confirmation, but that's going to be 3-1 DFM. Off to a much more steady start compared to what we were seeing on Lotus.
Yeah, like the call here from DFM. Not something you see every day from them to really get aggressive post-plant. It works a treat because they're able to get the refracting waylay. They got flashed right on entry. Beautiful from Yatsuka. And just nothing Zexy can do there.
Would VARREL's comp be more feasible if Vito is present?
Okay.
No, it'd be just as bad.
Sure about so far. They've been doing a pretty nice job of
That has to be rage bait.
making decisive moves off of some of their early contact on the Sentinel utility. Here, though, they're quite worried about kind of setup.
I feel like it. It's just non-stop today.
But it's a layered garage and B defense here. If you try to keep digging into this well as DFM, I think you're going to get punished in this round. Let's see if
Is this Sova better for this comp? But then they got no flashes, but I do think it would be better, yeah.
They go B, man.
It's going to be a bad time.
It would be a very bad time.
If you've been rage bait by that, it's doomed. I mean, yeah, I think so.
Looking to maybe avoid that.
I think I'm in that mindset now where everything is. My bad, it's fine. I was surprised you went for Vito. I was trying to work out your theory for going for Vito.
Some presence.
Nice info. That was so many, did it not? It's like 3 on the minimap.
Forward onto this B side. The net going to be connecting, but May still able to find one. Says TP's up and over the top. Finding Zexy, but LP still get some fight here. Re-swinging around the corner. The Annihilation going to be popped sent, but ends up falling shy of the mark. Hills push through, and Kaide is not ready for the angle. Cinder will strike him down. It's Yatsuka in a 1v3. All of them working their way from that backside position. Turns the flash.
The fast down on the flash.
Zuna will collect the final shot. And VARREL
It was a great shutdown over towards B, to be honest with you.
This is going to be the tough part about this composition is if
Yeah,
you
I mean,
run
the
into the
attack for
wrong
both of these
space
is
and
going to
try
be hard. I feel like
overcommit,
DFM should be happy with
there's
3
gonna be
right now.
punishes available, and
They
that's
still
just
have a
kill
chance to
setup.
win this round,
A
break the
great grab
econ,
net
I'm
to
pretty
follow
sure.
up off of this for LP. Reads Cess right away. The fact that he removes him from the equation wins them the round. And just not much that Yatsuka can do. So much of this is going to be about making some contact with that utility, clearing it, and trying to get away scot-free.
And Knives from A. See if he can work some magic.
Get out of my way.
There's Pop, guiding light forward. Trying to slow the approach, but still going to be solid space taken.
Double trips on A.
I've got your
Well,
trail.
Dude, they're playing retake.
Trying to lead the charge.
But at least they're trying to get kills off the kill
They're
trips.
able to widely circumnavigate that one. And the spam from Class
May.
with anything but Mail swinging out of the corner ends up
Chill.
being taken down.
Spike planted.
Soon dodging out the lion's share of the knives. Himself alive, and now Seekers of his own at the ready, going to be sent. They have a convergent pass on the back of this one, and that looks like it's going to be catching on to Kaide. Yatsuki as well, tucking into this one, but he
Oh,
still
what a
just
shot.
pivots back, finds Zexy as soon as he hits the floor. Leaves him there. Kaide will be able to find another kill,
Kinda
but it's going
close,
to be LP
though.
and Klaus to get them over
Kind
the
of
line.
close on this. This is a
Fusion
nice,
come in, and
they hit a
VARREL
nice
will tie
waylay
up
ult
for
and then
3-3.
send it out the right time. Did they wall over the top as well, or are we walling as we like run out?
So scrappy. I don't know how in the world Yatsuka got one there. I mean, he got absolutely nailed by the...
I don't know how Kaide got 2, to be honest with you.
The battlefield.
Still, though. May a little bit off with the knives. Jeez.
Wow,
Barrier deployed.
that's very casual.
Die and be
Kame just not really ready for the players to be swinging out from Link as fast as they are. You knew that ult was in play. Would have liked to seen DFM be a little more spread out, but
The attack up. Got the attack up, and then we got the judge, so I think we know who's sending it in. Whoa. Oh, he messed up everything.
Okay, well, maybe a bit overzealous here. They're trying to take that space, and now just gives them a body.
Do you know what's interesting? They went for the...
Back of that kill.
They went for the,
It's the reveals.
was it Full Sense that did this? Or was it GE? No, it was GE that did this. Where they TP up towards here and had the deadlock trip here. That's what they wanted to do, I think. They're just trying to copy their setup.
Continue to pivot their players towards this side of the map. The up and over. Spotting out LP, I do believe, but the slide in from Akame will be able to find that kill. Klaus soon up one apiece. Kaide, however, with 3. Gets them very much into the driver's seat of this round.
It's a big
DFM
hill
will
here,
be
surely.
able to regain the lead.
Spike planted.
Some nasty multi-kills. There's not a lot Zexi's going to have to say about this. Again, quick decision-making off of clearing some of that info gathering.
What's the money like? It's a 1-9 loss bonus. That's an eco, that's an eco. This could be a drop.
Should be A-okay to win the rounds.
They'll probably force, right? Probably force have a judge.
Okay. It's a little bit wild, but
Kaide's been a good addition to this team. Yeah, he frags really well, man. Frags really well, and he's been able to play like all of the different agents that they've put it on, which has been a lot, pretty well.
Cinder, so gives him that opening, gives him the spot with an aerial theft. DFM from there, just more than willing to ramp up the pressure.
yeah.
The 4-3 is still tight-knit. We've kind of gotten back onto the Lotus script somewhat.
Yes.
This guy just off the audio. Big round from Kaide.
Yeah, he's having a pretty good map so far on the Cypher. Still have that operator.
Okay, they don't go all in on this one.
This time gonna line up
2 Guardians, no armor.
Kaide has the Cypher cage out there, but doesn't want to challenge that, and I don't blame him. That setup would be pretty scary. So they know there's a trip in there. They literally ping both sides of it, unless they assume that there's players, around the door with shotguns. But maybe they just guessed correctly.
Should be pretty decently aware, but given the eyes that VARREL have, they know that this lurk into sewers hadn't come through.
This is what you need to do.
Yeah, Constant was watching that angle, making sure, but they will re-clear it just to make sure that A lobby as well is empty. A with a chance to find a massive
a little
one
slow
there
on
on
that
the
one.
LP. It's coming shy of the mark.
Yeah, I like what they're doing though. Clearing some of this util.
Yatsuka and Kaide
making
were
any
both switching
moves.
roles a lot in Riddle. It's good, man.
VARREL have to
When people are in like teams and they're just
consider a lot of
flexing all the
different parts
time,
of the map.
it just prepares you for the
Flash
future
doesn't
so
connect.
much.
No, it's not, but now they know. Operators on the line, and Zexy doesn't want to overstay. Wins the relay bolt, but now this has DFM rotating right into the stack from
30
VARREL.
seconds left.
Push and pull around the map, seemingly going their way. Klaus in the hot shot, just a straight connection there on the Atsuka, it would seem. Refaces forward through that fast lane, but can't find anything else. Cinder, however, the reposition, TP's in behind him and is able to find one.
Dude, every POV we go into is like full blind.
Coming up with two, Kaide May, both on the floor. Zuna gets a piece of the pie, and the annihilation.
Very nice, man.
Grabs Yatsuka to
Force
boot.
by pays
VARREL
off.
not going to be allowing for DFM to start running away with this. They tie it up at 4-4.
Kind of similar to what we
Just
saw
overthought here.
where there
by
was like
DFM.
not enough pressure around the map as well.
Kind of one of those moments where
Odd though when you
have
can't break
to
these trips.
realize that the op is likely by itself.
Oh, this was such a big
They
replay,
don't
man.
check corners and they pay the price. They don't check LP's corner either.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, they had good info, man.
And it costs them. The time was starting to
It felt like that
put some pressure
around
onto
the
DFM,
Lotus where they
and it's
pushed
gonna be
C.
a timeout.
Kind of similar to Stone A. Yeah, the reclear on long, yeah, it's big.
I think just kind of reassuring the players, if your DFM's coaching staff, being like, yo, if it's an OP, it's by itself, boys, like most likely, and if not, maybe two at worst. So if you find that like late round, you can challenge it. You've got the util, you've got the sky flashes. See if you can play for the trade, because I think if you do that round, probably goes a little bit better. But the early part of that round was good from DFM, clearing some of the util, kind of playing with some of the map. Just made the wrong guess too
And the
late.
what? The nerfed Waylay now? Yeah.
Ended up working the clock
VARREL
very,
out of
very
playoff
low as
contention.
well.
No, they're okay, but they have to win this.
Well,
Well,
pacier hits from DFM has been
they're not okay, but they have to win
they've
this.
been finding some success, so curious. They opt to go for that, especially now that they're in for a thrifty attempt. 3 sheriffs, a judge. And a stack outside of A. Sexy looking for the op shot, re-peek here from Akame.
Well, DFM kind of wanted this, it looks like. One person in front of the smoke got hit by the flash, and they insta-rotate out.
This trip is way further forward. They're gonna try to play off.
It kind of feels like VARREL have a good read on this.
Catch, yes it does.
We got aggro trip.
Completely
There was
slowed up.
info over
Still
towards
good
A
advantage
that they
scale
might be
forward,
pushing
inside
A,
Self,
and they
just
still
trying to
kept
find that weapon,
3
ends up
strong
on the
here.
wayside. It's LP again. 3 kills on
Yeah,
the
he's
B side.
absolutely farming
I
them.
have deja vu. Saturate going to be lobbed in. Zexy trying to figure out which way he wants to go, and it's right into
That's
the face
nice.
of
There's a good
Yatsuka.
amount of people surviving here as well. They had a really good read on this, I'm telling you.
Takes it away with
The flash
shorty.
hit one
VARREL
over
now in the
towards
lead.
A, so there was pressure here, but
I'm a bit surprised as well that after this timeout, maybe it'll come in this next round, that you're not trying to challenge A a little bit more, because you're not seeing nearly as much of these cheeky setups that you're falling for. I mean, just a little bit further forward with that
if
trip.
Vitality do nothing substantial
It
this year, will they be the
absolutely
biggest
screws DFM.
disappointment ever?
So well thought
They'd
out
probably
by
be
VARREL.
on par with the 2024
Find those
NRG, yeah?
answers, and now they're going to double down on long A.
It would be a
Very
very
good
similar
play.
story.
I'm seeing
Not as drastically bad,
leaving
I
A
would say
pretty
at the
wide open.
moment, but
Might be something that DFM is going to try to establish some presence at. They do.
it's still like expectations and what they're delivering.
They're in the back. Kaide should hear it there. Maybe try for a bait and switch. He's going to go for the paranoia off the trip clear.
What was the 2024 NRG roster? Victor, Demon 1.
They could go
Holy
up.
hell.
They're gonna
Victor,
back into B, man.
Demon 1,
That trailblazer
Marved.
keeps some interest on the A side of the map, but can be a quick pivot. That went up and over. Cinder cannot find the punish. He's off the back away. While the slide forward.
Okay, who else was on this team? Crashies and Ethan, that was it, yeah.
Spike planted.
Dude, Crashies and Ethan had good redemption.
Is out. Says TPing. He stares at heaven. Trying to get a backstab going.
Blocking movement.
LP. Just going to be walling himself away from Connector. He's going to have to reroute all the way back through sewers now into A lobby. Gonna bring around the Rosie here.
I like the call from DFM here, by the way. B failed so bad last round that it's going to be weak here.
Flying through, Klaus finds the timing to slide in for one. LP pushing forward. Defuse attempt is sexy.
Very, very nice.
One
It's a great call, man. I'm telling you, that's a great call.
But cannot get them over the line. DFM, they will answer back in kind and keep it neck and neck once again.
It's so wild. I mean, VARREL's coming at him from a lot of different angles. LP, huge brain there to read the TP and to use his wall to cut it off. But as they're coming into the site, there's just too many angles to consider, and DFM too sharp.
5 is amazing for DFM. I think 5 is a lot, yeah. With these comps, 5 should be a lot.
My God. Not going to get punished. Zuna, however, is able to find Kaide there at A lobby. Looking for the grab on the orb, and May says,
A little greedy, and at the same time, I mean, he has popped him through smoke.
Yes, he did. Curious if that ended up being
Unless I've missed something there.
Gotten cycled through, but given that it just dissipated, I think it was.
Maybe the smoke just came in, and he saw him?
I'm a bit in shock right now. I don't know what we're doing.
Well, it's a numbers advantage here for DFM. Still, though, slow on this approach, and it's a change up. Cinder's been playing backside. Guiding Light not going to get any confirmation there. Nakame will go pushing forward, baiting out some of that util.
Yeah, I mean, that's just so many sound cues for Cinder, though. 2 here early. Moment flash goes in, fast flood with 2. Did pretty good, got that smoke to get to back side as well. It's really nice from these two. They handled it so well. It's such a great round from Cinder.
He swings around the back flat. Smoke to fall, it's a double take from Yatsuka, who cannot find him, but Cinder.
In his head, he had already decided no one was here.
VARREL now.
Right away swinging for back of sight. Such a great round from Cinder, though. He's just done everything so well.
Odd moment in a couple regards there.
Smoke Omen Flash was really good. Oh, it was the straight through smoke.
Nasty stuff from Cinder. Takame sliding right at him, and he's ready for it. Good little setup from him on the B site, too. I'd like to see some A exploration from DFM, but they're just convinced they're just going to grind their way through this Sentinel util and get the job done somehow. They've got weaker buys. Cess TP'd into the corner here. I think they know, or at least suspect.
Oh, not dialed in. I mean, Cess has just got his number. Back-to-back rounds, just calling him up. Smoke forward, Zuna.
In reaction, they push free garage. They got no info here. Might work well.
Meanwhile, big walk down into mid. Cinder looking for the catch, but he's going to need to find it sooner rather than later. He's not going to find it at all. There's the reveal, and Cess able to
unlucky,
catch him by
man.
surprise.
Imagine it was like a second earlier they get that kill.
Seekers do get sent.
Do they get it? They're going to end with 6 on attack. That's really good. Really, really good with the comps.
Side taken, the plant in play. Swing into the corner. May able to find one, but not before Klaus comes up with a kill. May now finding the second. Zuna will answer back for just the one.
Very, very nice.
And DFM
It's
with
a great half,
6
man.
and 6 half.
The Cypher. Oh, I'll do the Cypher. I'll save them here.
Switching sides.
It's in the least expected ways. Sometimes Cess just out-dueling an operator player.
Can you not see the other cabbage there? No, you can only see yours. You get sound cues, though.
He's being tricky with the TPs. He's kind of given some different looks. He's been working on some stuff in the labs. He did the one where he killed him in the smoke. He did some neat little TPs back and forth where he was.
Chat, let me mute this. Been getting copyrighted for this. The cabbage, the sky ult. What people call them. Is 6 enough? Who are you asking for? For both, I think it's enough for DFM. I don't think it's enough for VARREL. VARREL would have to win a pistol, I'm pretty sure.
As a coach, I'd be talking to the players right now, hey, we got to get ahead of their retakes. Like, we either have to be playing really deep on our lines at the mains towards C long and A long.
He has to see the other target. Did it lock onto the other guy or not? I didn't
Or,
see it.
You know, being quick to flood. Being pretty reactive in that regard. So, we'll see though. DFM kind of always has different ideas than I do often, so we'll just have to wait and see as they've got 3 players on B. So looking to maybe do a little bit of flood retakes or pivots. We'll see.
Slow, steady creep up towards C, but quick pivots coming in. DFM. 4 players leaning on this side of the map.
Oops. Oh my god. It can't be any worse. It can. That's probably the worst bit of util you could possibly mess up. And look how perfect it is. It couldn't have been any worse.
Don't think that LP meant to pull it.
It's so good. It's actually the deadlock equivalent of the artist wall. It's so good.
Stuck in here with me.
Here, tucked into the copy, it's gonna be Kaide. However,
no way, that's incredible.
Seal the deal. A flawless pistol over to the FM 2-2.
The NRG artist, dude, it really was. It's exactly the same.
Once again, but how long will it last?
That's so sick. Dude, you had to replay it. Yeah, I agree. It decided the whole round.
That sucks. He's been playing so well, man.
Yeah, he is actually. Yeah, he's fragging so heavy. His grav nets have been really good.
Team that won,
he's 15-6, and all we're gonna remember is that.
And it was a 6-6 half, so surely.
Yeah. Let's keep the same script. May repositioning.
That was awesome.
Upside. Guiding light going to be sent out. Confirmation. Score, but doesn't manage to find that punish. Push up now into that smoke. Jordy in hand, trying to find some value, but he does not. Oh, hello.
No way!
Cinder, he's just TP'd his way forward. They're going to pull
oh
up. Oh
my god.
And Sexy guns him down. And they might make it a flawless.
Dude, there were 4 on site, and somehow.
Cinder's dead, but who cares?
Mate, you gotta go for this. They got no armor.
Did Cinder TP into their own grab net?
Yes.
Just checking. Just checking.
I'll never see this one coming. They didn't.
I mean, it works. It ain't dumb if it works.
Good God. I mean, Kaide just turn to the side. You have to wonder. Like, I mean.
Gonna save it here, dude. Every other player goes for that, surely. I know you're not gonna win it, but.
What's a polar bear doing here? Like, caught so off guard. That is ridiculous.
That was mad.
And we are tied up at 7-7.
They had no idea he was on plant spot.
Who would have saw that coming? Yep.
It goes to remove it. It's just like, oh no, I can just kill a second guy. Never mind.
Absolutely insane.
Well, they keep the save gun into it. See what he can do, and we've got a Baki with it as well. Also, Sheriff. Sexy can one-shot everyone. Well, apart from Seth.
Let's find out.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, they got some.
We'll see. I mean, this match is delivered in terms of the.
Wait, did they not pick up some? They not pick up some guns with it, but then did they just sell all the guns and buy some other guns?
Pretty far forward here is Cess.
I'm so confused. I swear.
Spectre that he managed to save.
I swear there was like different guns here.
Get scouted. Here we go.
No, I mean drop him on the floor, bro.
He's suspicious enough.
I thought there was a Stinger and a Spectre.
Got the initial wall bangs going. Got the
and a judge.
There, LP confirms it for himself in the end. push forward. He just lurks
They had a
away.
Spectre and a Judge, and they got rid of him.
Dead on the C side of the map. Push in, Kaide desperately trying to find something. Gets caught by the trip. Zuna will find a one. And now it is just Akame with it. Bucky dancing around these shots.
Wow.
Klaus will clean it up. So no, a Thrifty cannot be found in response. VARREL.
It's a weird choice though.
Putting a little bit. Gain a lead by one.
Okay, see if they can make a go of this somehow, some way. Yeah, Seth's just praying that they didn't check. Again, you know, a little bit more proactivity here on the map would be what you're maybe looking for as DFM. Those post plants get really annoying real fast, so we'll see. A couple of trips set up here. One kill trip at the front. Has the cam in the back. Gonna slide Akame up, well, potentially with the Judge. He's just gonna be on pivot duty. Somebody gets tagged up. Kaide did. Zuna did too.
Yeah, that camera's nice though.
Patience being
There's the
shown,
original
though.
C pressure. Takes the trip away, so now he's got a trip for garage as well. Don't even need to do the trip on garage. Oh, they should definitely do the trip on garage if they're going to leave after that dog. He going back to do it now? Yeah, he is. Okay, cool.
Just kind of waiting to see exactly what VARREL wants to do. I mean, they have a ton of question marks on this map. They have very little info.
No, they really do, and right now they only have Kaide on this side of the map.
Now, how many does he see? If they're smart, the deadlock swings this fast, but a little hard.
Going to be 5 players storming their way forward. And
Oh my, okay.
Oh, he's just pulling the trigger on this ult. Does he send it backside? He gets the rebound. No, okay, he'll just walk up into the cage and die. Klaus connecting with the straight, and now it's 4v5.
Yeah, they're doing a lot,
DFM with an
man.
up in hand for May to try to get this
They're doing a
retake
lot.
going. Flash out, Akame just having a backpedal, caught by the net. Needs to remove that, but as the smokes do fall, he's able to find one. Cinder dead. The jump out to no avail. Zexy still holding his position on his
Oh, what
high
a shot.
ground. Catches Yatsuka as well on the ping. The slide from Akame.
Kame with the forward slide.
Zexy finds a second May. He would love to recover that up. Try to go for the save, but instead, he will just walk out into the open to his demise. 9-7, VARREL. Starting to get a much more comfortable lead.
Yeah, I mean, again, I just don't feel like right now that DFM really has a great idea on how to approach this.
This is a really nice kill, though.
Off that flash is out while
Oh, that's a
people are
bad slide,
jumping in
dude.
front. Like, they know he's up there. They saw him because May dashed in there. Should have been relayed over that Zexy's up on the box.
Oh, I think they knew. I think he was just too fast.
Yeah, but again, you're just a step ahead of the flash.
Yeah, maybe they kind of
Feels
played
like the
themselves a
coordination
little
at
bit here.
times is off, for
They thought they were
DFM.
going to do something fast, so once they kind of gathered info,
Let's see if they can
in the
fix it
first
with
40
this timeout.
seconds that they weren't mid,
But even
weren't
still,
long C,
playing
they just
retake
had
in that
4 on
situation
A.
was going to be challenging no matter what. Like,
Yeah.
that's just
But there was still
straight
like
up
1 minute left.
not going to be easy. And that's something you have
The
to be
triple
talking about.
jersey.
Damn, triple jersey.
There you go.
Been a fan for a while. I mean, for good reason. LP,
Yeah, he's pretty good.
he's kind of dumpstering him right now.
Oh, yeah.
17-6-4. He's been having one hell of a showing.
He's manhandling.
Today could be the longest day of Pacific.
Well,
It's definitely up there.
we'll see.
I mean, the longest day was that 6-hour
Just this
tech
very
pause that we had.
patient sort of push and pull
Was
the
that
map a little
bleed?
bit here and there is VARREL, but they haven't had to do
Bleed
too
T1?
much in the beginning parts of the
Nothing
round.
will
They
beat
just
that.
gotta guess their way into the right site and
Blinded.
set up for a post plant. It's going to be tough for DFM to do much about that once they get there.
Klaus, another opener. Says dead. Push out though,
Ooh.
May. The belt of a shot, able to find Zexy before he can realign that outlaw. Glass cannon as well, so he's been absolutely dead to right. So push forward, just going to be cycling that tripwire down C long, and immediately
I like
starting
this,
to rotate
though.
out is Kaide. That's a good spotted. Klaus getting closer and closer. May, another one, but Klaus able to skill forward, finds Yatsuka, but May turns
Really
back,
good dash
beats him up.
across.
Now suddenly, just the 2 players remaining for VARREL. Trying to maintain his little win streak.
Dude, his aim. Oh, that is a stacked round. There's some really nice shots. Hero rifle into it, and look at some of these.
Well, he's a difference maker on this agent.
There's no way.
That's clean.
That's what was discussed in the
First bullet.
call,
No.
Clean first bullet. Clean second bullet.
I mean, he's just unbelievably talented.
First bullet.
Give him the opportunity.
Damn, bro. That's nice, man. That's really, really nice.
Somewhere in that first series.
Ooh, the insta reply with a timeout.
Even played in the first series.
ARX and Gen G.
I know. It's joking.
Well,
crazy.
it's hard to tell at your age.
I know.
Keep him on jet. Dude, it is nice when he gets some comfort. We've been speaking about that a lot this week, actually. How, like, jet is pretty viable if you're, like, really comfy.
Yeah. And I don't
Certain maps, certain comps. Especially when you have the neon that can just extend it.
It's okay.
Maybe even without the neon sometimes.
What do you do? What are you gonna do against that? I mean,
I mean, like it's just so clean because A, I don't think he took any damage, and B, he was glass cannon.
Yeah.
So like,
it's the most May crap ever. Like he just like wins you around. Never in a million years do you think there's any world where it happens. Look at this setup. Intentionally trying to give up space on A here.
Keeps the dream alive. They play weak cover towards A. They want smoke, flash to make it look like they're fighting. Oh, no smoke here? Sure.
Consider that for now. We'll have to see. Well, maybe. I mean, that sonic sensor there leads me to believe that they're not going to plant B, that they're looking to counter any lurks for wherever they end up. Certainly feels like it's going to be C now for sure.
Some of the stuff they're doing with their trips are pretty nice on attack, though.
It's just May gonna
trip here, trip here for if they try to reclear some of these areas. In the deadlock sensor.
Unable to really spring the trap there. Players get away for the moment. Meanwhile, May walk down through C long, but Wire staring him in the face.
And they play the map pretty well.
Pause to make them consider potential flank coming through.
Does the double kill trip at A work? Oh, they're going back? Where are they going? 2-person fake of A. And they're going to run up C. Dude, but they break the trip thinking that that's it and there's an extra trip here now so they can get that early info. The flash did hit though, it might keep them close.
Convergent path sent over towards A connector. Meanwhile, Seth still dancing around backside, sees that placement. Zexy going to fall, May as well.
Nah, his aim's too good right now.
They're trying to peel back some of that pressure, but Kaide able to hold his own.
Yeah, I think his aim might be too good.
Seems like the timeout not gonna
I didn't mind the idea from VARREL here. They maybe thought they owned it a little more than they actually did, with no one kinda being scared of backside.
And they tie it up at 9-9.
Yeah, you can see. I think VARREL here, just
Hey, on
because
this one,
of
man,
that
his
little
aim,
bit of
bro, I'm
extra
telling you,
pressure that DFM
it's been looking so good this whole
map.
map.
Quite literally, that's not. I don't think exactly where they wanted to go based on that early sonic sensor setup, but felt like this was going to be the open space, and
Posture check.
I guess they're expecting, you know, a quicker flood from DFM, even though that convergent pass went over in towards Link.
Dude,
never quite
this is kind of insane.
Seth is over there, and wow.
Am I right in saying?
Back to back.
Yeah, right back into it.
In saying DFM timeout, VARREL timeout, VARREL timeout, 3 rounds in a row.
Well, yeah, I think
that's very rare, man.
The
I mean, the back-to-back timeout's pretty rare on its own.
Yeah, I heard that too, but it was on a round that VARREL won.
Yeah, it was.
I noted it.
Yeah.
Maybe he wasn't happy with something, but then they got the win anyway. I'm not really sure.
That's kind of what I'm suspecting.
Or perhaps it was just completely unrelated.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe somebody dropped something.
Yeah.
We just assume when I hear that noise that the coach below us has lost their grip.
Yeah. Like, oh, Alex is in it today. That's weird.
Yeah, it is strange. No Jovi here.
Yeah, Jovi's not here. Frost? Where are they?
Our usual suspects, yeah.
Wow. Back into it. Tied up affair and a weaker buy.
Well, let's hope he got his message across in this one, because they're up against the...
Yeah, why not?
I mean, they're on the harder side, and they got no money if they lose this.
They shoot better with sheriffs.
The harder side for the comp they're up against with their comp.
So looks like they're just going to be trying their hands at this B site maybe once again.
Well,
flash forward, nothing spotted. Smoke to the A connector side, saturate lobbed in back site. Hiding, going to be spammed out. Sexy able to find it from on high. That's, however, still here.
Big TP back side.
Sexy stuck around. Now dropping down off the box.
Did they hear him? I mean, they heard him.
They have enough of a gap. Slide their way forward. They're trying to get this confuse going, and Akame takes a little while.
Oh,
The
nice
judge
shot.
eventually is able to find the kill, but LP comes up with 2, and suddenly it is just Akame.
Has a wall for half.
3 more targets to try to be found. Boxed in on the one side, faces forward to his
nice try.
death. Klaus takes his head off, and VARREL take the lead.
Kidoki. Just
Well,
a change up here on how
worked
they
out well.
wanted to approach that B site. Just get Zexy up on top, and he spots Kaide inside of the cage.
That dash in's nice with that.
Positioning error there. Kind of just thought he could hide, but I think he assumed that Zexy was going to go top mid box. He was left. Just was not ready at all. Was hoping he could play off his trip maybe. May with the op, Blade Storm. Kaide has his ult. Ken with the judge is Akame.
Big important round. Economy not quite going to be shattered for DFM if they lose this one, but VARREL 1 step closer to put up 2 away from closing out this map and taking us to Fracture. And also stop DFM from being able to have these ops online.
Dude, what are these two doing? Just walking up?
One hell of a timing though to push forward.
Look there.
Gets the spot out, and LP ends up getting punished. A massive kill to be found given how he's been playing.
Oh
Kaide,
my.
okay, up here in heaven.
Dude, they 2-passed and walked in. That felt like, dude, we've been seeing this way more. We called it the League of Legends round where everyone goes like in their own lane. Ever since BBL have like pulled it off multiple times, teams have started doing it way more. Where they just try a couple of things at the same time.
Certainly, they're just gonna chill this one out.
I think they only did 2 lanes, I guess, but
They want to go too much further forward based on a couple of players' economic situation.
it's always Haven. It's always Haven, yeah.
I mean, it is a huge round for DFM. If you come out of this unscathed, not only do you tie it up, but
30 seconds left.
keeping a lot of guns.
I wonder how angry the coach was over this.
Yep, all of the concerns, everything I just said about DFM's economy, if they lose this round, doesn't matter.
Nope.
But he also might have just told them they have to contact a little bit more because the trips are going to wreck them.
These are my favorite.
They have to try find him.
Wait for the clock to tick down.
It's the best.
Yep.
Well,
just good.
How many times do you see a cipher on Haven where... Wait, how many times do you see a cipher in Heaven when the cipher setup is in A? Ah, dude, that's where you get the kills from.
Into an annihilation.
At least 95% of the time. That's what the trips are for, though.
Here's what I don't understand.
They definitely
He just keeps drifting.
It's not like they make too much of a mistake there, though. But
layer to that, but
their main mistake, like I don't mind the contact here, especially after they see the camera, but they should be focused here for sure.
For DFM, they moved the Cypher util over to Garage and C.
I think that was what your point was, right?
Expecting maybe some kind of long A hit. It's just a deep cam setup.
Cage is out. The walk across. They still in on this line. Do they try to scout him? No. Zuna just faces forward. Bites the dust. For the follow-up shot down to the sewers.
Could pop knives if he wants.
Already, DFM quick to pivot, quick to reinforce this A side of the maps. That's, however, still going to be taken down. LP playing forward, eventually sends
You
his
may
way
have to
out
do it all.
dead. May with 1. Annihilation going to be sent out to no avail, and the Atsuka knocked away. Here's at the barrier meshes. The spike gets planted. A 1v2. LP down to 48. Spots out the first, gets some damage in. Both players just disconnect back into long. Zexy looking like he's going to go on a walkabout down through sewers. One sensor clear in Yatsuka. Check down the sewers, nothing spotted. Basically has to get a kill here.
Ace has no
He
idea.
is being encroached upon. This should be enough. Even if he cleans up the kill on LP,
Really
which he
wrecked
will
him with
not.
the
Should have had the round in hand.
wraparound.
Get it in the end. VARREL, 11-10.
Kind of surprised the DFM didn't win this. Really, 4v5. The hitting site, the 3 here.
Just the one there early. Gets another with the Blade Storm, but
Kame and Cess didn't get anything between
Klaus
them.
reads Cess's position so nicely.
One enemy.
That just really breaks things open there. Throwing so much util towards May at the back to make sure that he can't really let loose with the Blade Storm. Still enough for another op though.
Who would you draft into a Japanese super team? I mean, you build around May and Laz.
VARREL wants to do.
Relay bolt to try to slow things up, but Zexy at the ready. Some shots going to be coming through, and Akame dead. Zexy finds him instantly with a headshot. LP does a good amount of damage from that judge, but it's not the kill they desperately wanted. Kaide out of the window.
Oh, the
into
trip,
side.
man.
10
Dude, some of the
seconds
attack
caught,
trips have
slowed
been
up.
good.
Cannot collect what should have been a free kill.
Yeah, the trip wrecked him.
Meanwhile, Zuna able to get the heals through, and now LP right as rain. May gone, and Zexy coming alive. As Yatsuka, can he do anything?
Saving,
Finds one.
right?
The enemy waylay gone, but LP will
Two goes
be
at it.
the finisher
Taking
here.
us to a fracture
12 to
potentially.
10. Map point established. VARREL looking to send this over to fracture.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they're pretty well situated to do just that. Oh,
Oof.
I mean, Akame just runs right in, and Zexy still pretty dialed in.
One enemy remaining.
It's kind of just getting the something treatment.
Yeah.
Decent debut on the Neon into some roughness.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's been a rough go for Akame. A ton of judge that just hasn't been finding any value. Just doesn't feel like he really has a sense of the
Camera
range
soul too.
of how it all kind of pieces together, to be frank.
Kaide for the moment.
Nice from them. The one card default, get that all. And at the same time, they insert one here. And if someone pushes down, it's the deadlock util on attack. Mostly the trips have been very nice.
The Seekers to be sent. Some footsteps heard. Trailblazer invested from Yatsuka. Spots out the one.
That should be really raising alarm bells in the back of your mind here as DFM that you saw the deadlock.
Seekers now sent.
Dude, he grabbed it at the Seekers. It's gonna take them so long. Look at them on the minimap.
Klaus finds that kill. Zexy stops the flood retake with
Still
the
going.
paths. Be fishing through the smoke, nothing to be found there. May on the approach from around the back, but as he gets ready to break this trip, that is just going to
Be
alert
next to
Klaus.
impossible, right? Oh, definitely
Jump
impossible
peek
now.
in.
No smokes.
Cess dead, gone. Just 3 players remaining in a 3v5 at the time, working against them. The clear of that as May will fall. Zexy has him in his sights.
Sharp.
Yatsuka with the first, but they need so much more. Kaide able to find 2, but it's going to be
Ooh,
Zuna.
got low
The
close to the
drag
end
down
there.
over the
Hey,
finish
very
line.
nice from VARREL.
13 to 10. It is going to be a stacked evening,
Nice, let's
ladies
see
and
what-
gentlemen.
let's see what we got. It said
6
fracture,
maps to
right?
be played, as VARREL will send us the